Gervonta Tank Davis, the self-proclaimed face of boxing, and Lamont Roach had their open media workout today because they will be fighting this Saturday. But the only thing was that Gervonta Tank Davis made everybody wait, and when it was his turn to actually perform for the crowd, he just walked out. And not just that, the news keeps pouring in for this fight. And Lamont Roach, in an interview, he states that he will not be making his biggest payday yet because he was offered to fight somebody else, and that fight was actually gonna make more money for him than the Tank Davis fight. Now, that is one thing that I just do not get. If Tank Davis is supposedly be one of the faces of boxing, how come his opponents are not making high career paydays? But that's neither here or there, and I'm not here to pocket check any boxer. I could care less how much they make. And Lamont Roach also says that it's not the fact that he's gonna fight Tank Davis for the bag. He's gonna fight Tank Davis for legacy, and beating Tank Davis is just gonna increase his purses in the future. And everybody would think, because Gervonta Tank Davis supposedly signed the biggest contract in boxing, worth more than Floyd Mayweather's contract, for a deal worth $240 million for 6 or 7 fights, you would think that Lamont Roach would get a piece of that pie. Now, if Gervonta Tank Davis is a self-proclaimed face of boxing, how come his opponents are not getting career high paydays? Now, what I'm tripping on is what Lamont Roach said, that there was another opponent for him to face, that he was gonna be making more money than Tank Davis. Now, that's what I don't get. If that was true, how come we haven't heard of this fighter? Now, this is very weird. That is not face of boxing money. Is it really the face of boxing? That's like saying Canelo Alvarez was supposed to fight somebody, and that somebody was not gonna make the biggest bag with Canelo Alvarez. Say that somebody would have fought William Skull and that's his biggest bag. It doesn't make any sense. Yes, Tank Davis did sell 1.2 to 1.4 million pay-per-views with Ryan Garcia, but the thing about that is Ryan Garcia was already a big star and he had a large following, a lot more followers than Gervonta Tank Davis, so both of them combined made a huge fight. So nobody really asked for this fight. And not just that, Tank Davis and Lamont Roach actually already fought in the amateurs, and Tank Davis beat Lamont Roach twice. So what makes you think we want to watch this fight? It's not like Lamont Roach actually beat Tank Davis one of those times. He lost twice. He's about to lose a third time. Now, I'm gonna let my co-host, Mr. Northpaw, the Chicago Lip, say a little bit something about the Lamont Roach versus Gervonta Tank Davis fight.
Mr. Northpaw, back at you with another one. Gervonta Tank Davis is the face of boxing, my ass. I seen bum fight fighters make more than Lamont Roach is getting paid. Let's be real, let's be honest, no one asked for this fight, and as a waste of money I am defiantly streaming this fight. I won't pay for low-budget fights. I remember the quality of the press conference was so low if it was filmed with a 1999 cell phone. This was terrible. I used to think Tank was scared of Shocker and Haney, but that was before Tank tried to make a fight with Lomachenko, so right now is not Tank's fault. I mean, Tank is one of the 4 kings, and he is the oldest of all 4 kings and still has not fought anyone. And probably never will. But I hope this plays out well. Now back to Mannys Boxing World.
Man, it really seems that you do not like Tank Davis, Northpaw. What did the little guy ever do to you? I know he has not been fighting the best opposition, but I guarantee you it's not his fault this time. He did try to fight Lomachenko, but I mean, he could have fought Shakur Stevenson, but he chose Lamont Roach. Now, to tell you the truth, I have not ever seen a boxer that is really high skilled and in the highest level and is one of the best boxers around that does not try to challenge himself and trying to fight anybody with the big name or with the better skills. Now, I personally believe that no fighter is scared of no other fighter, and that's what they do. That's what they've been doing since a little kid. They've been fighting, so I'm pretty sure no one is scared. And I'm pretty sure it's Tank Davis's team that is actually scared that they're gonna lose their investment, and Tank Davis might take a loss, as sometimes he downloads his opponents and he does get hit a lot. And I actually seen Tank Davis been outboxed before, and then he comes back with one punch knockout power and he knocks out his opponents. But I've seen Tank Davis get outboxed, but I actually think Tank Davis can beat anybody. Now Devin Haney does not hit hard, so he's not gonna be able to get Tank Davis off of him. And Shakur Stevenson probably hits harder than Devin Haney, but he's always injuring his hands. And I never seen Tank Davis knocked out or rocked, so I'm pretty sure that Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney are not gonna be able to keep Tank Davis off of them. I actually have Tank Davis knocking everybody the F out except for Teofimo Lopez. When that fight does come to fruition, I believe that will be a 50-50 fight because Teofimo Lopez is always getting better and he is younger than Tank, and I believe that he has the tools to beat Tank Davis. But guess what, guys? I ain't the biggest, I'm the baddest. And if you want to hop on your boy, throw $1 at the super thanks. I gotta roll. Peace.